Okay, so hello students, welcome back. This is Suyesh Bajpayee, Suyesh Bhaiya here in front of you. तो students अभी हम डील कर रहे हैं motion in one dimension kinematics से. Clear? We are dealing with the chapter called kinematics. All right. So yeah, kinematics. Okay. This is your lecture 3. Clear? So if I'll divide this kinematics in 4 verticals, okay, then the first where we will study position, okay, position, displacement denoted by s vector, distance, okay, speed, velocity, acceleration. Clear? Or the average value of these things, right? Then the second vertical where we will talk about the uniformly accelerated motion, okay, accelerated motion. All right, here we will also deal with average and instantaneous values, okay, values of velocity and acceleration, right? Then the third vertical is non-uniformly accelerated motion. In this uniformly accelerated motion, our acceleration is equals to constant, okay. Then the third vertical is non-uniform accelerated motion. All right, okay. And the last one here, acceleration is not equals to constant, it is variable. It may be the function of time, the function of displacement, or the function of velocity as well, right? Maybe, yeah. And the last vertical here we'll study in this chapter is graphs. Okay, graphs means displacement time graph, velocity time graph, acceleration time graph, okay, any sort of graphs. Clear? So this is the whole syllabus of our kinematics one dimension motion. Okay, so I have just given you a brief introduction about the syllabus. Okay, so where we are right now, we have dealt with this part, right? Today in this lecture we will deal some numericals based on the instantaneous values of velocity and acceleration. Then in next lecture we will go through uniformly accelerated motion, then non-uniformly accelerated motion, and at last we will go through the graphs. Clear? I hope this pattern is very much clear to all of you. So without any further ado, let's proceed to our numerical. Okay, so yeah, this is our question. That we have to solve. So what we have seen till now we have covered the concept of position, displacement, velocity, displacement, distance, velocity, speed, acceleration, average values of acceleration, average value of velocity, average value of speed, and instantaneous value of velocity. So now we will deal with some questions based on the instantaneous value of velocity or instantaneous velocity or instantaneous acceleration. Let me remind you before starting, what do you mean by instantaneous velocity? Means velocity at a particular instant. So v instantaneous will be equals to dx by dt, means differentiation of position respect to time, right? And a instantaneous is what? It is simply the differentiation of velocity, or you can say the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Simple, like this, right? So these are the basic two formulas that we have to keep in our mind. All right, so let's start with this numerical. So here in this question, a particle is moving along x-axis, its position varying as this is position vector xt is equals to, which depends on time, right? So 2t cube xt is equals to 2t cube minus 3t square plus 1, right? So this is your position. So in the question it has been asked at what time instant is its velocity 0. So this is your position vector, right? So first you have to find the velocity vt. Okay, so how will you find vt? You have to just differentiate this x with respect to time. So differentiation you know, right? So the differentiation of 2t cube is equals to t cube. Differentiation of t cube will become 3t square. So it will become 6t square. Okay, minus again, yeah, 6t. Okay, and plus the differentiation of 1 is 0. so plus 0. I hope this thing is very much clear. So now this is your velocity. This is your velocity here. What is velocity? V is equals to 6t square minus 6t. Alright, just check. Now it has been asked at what time, okay, is its velocity 0. So means now you have to just check when the velocity will become 0 here. So let us take 6t to be as common, and it will be t minus 1 here. Just check everyone, is equals to 0, right? So we will make velocity to be equals to 0, and we have just taken 60, factorize this, right? Just taken 60 as common. So we will get at t equals to 1 and at t equals to 0, our velocity will become 0. Just check. So your velocity will become 0 at t equals to 1 and t equals to 0. Just check. T equals to 0 is the position when the particle have been started, and t equals to 1 is another time when velocity will become 0. So our answer, at what time or instant is its velocity 0? So at t equals to 1 second, you can say, right? Yeah. What is the velocity when it passes through origin? So when will this pass through origin? Just check. So for that you have to, when this will pass through origin, then this xt will become 0. Alright. So when this particle will pass through origin, then x coordinate will become 0. Means x position will become 0. So you have to just, what you have to do is, you have to make this to be a 0. Okay. So 2t cube. Okay. And here we have, yeah, 2t cube, 2t, let me, yeah, solve it here. So 2t cube minus 3t square plus 1 is equals to 0. Just think everyone. Now what you have to do? You have to factorize this. Alright, so it will become 2t cube minus this will become 2 plus 1. Okay, t square, middle term is splitting method, right? Plus 1 is equals to 0. Just check everyone. Okay, so from here you can take this 2t square as common, and inside you will have t, okay, and you will have minus 1. Check. Alright, again you will take common as what? 1 minute there, yeah, let me solve it for you. So here you have, okay, your x is equals to what? This is 2t cube, yeah, and minus 3t square plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, next step we have factorized 2t cube minus this is 2 plus 1 t square plus 1 is equals to 0. It will become, yeah, you can take 2t common, right? 2t cube minus 2t square, okay, and yeah, minus t square plus 1 is equals to 0. Is that okay for you? Just check. Okay, middle term splitting method, you know this all from mathematics, right? So in the next step what we can do is, yeah, this will become, what we can take common here is t square, right? We can take common here 2t square, and it will become t minus 1. Check. Clear? This is fine for you, right? And here you can take minus as common, okay, and this will become as t minus 1 and t plus 1. Just check everyone, is equals to 0. Think. Is that fine? So how many solutions we can get for this? So when 2t square minus 1 we can take common in one go, right? Just check everyone. Okay, I hope this mathematics is fine for you. And we have, yeah, 1 minute. Let me take common together. What we can take common? T minus 1 we can take common. Alright, just check. So t minus 1 is common in one go, and the rest part is what? This is 2t square, okay, and plus t plus 1. Just check everyone. Think. Okay. So yes, from here you can find when it will be 0. Just check everyone. You have to think, right? So let me have some more space here. Okay, so our x t will become this. let me check once again this. So this is t minus 1, t minus 1 we have taken common, and it will be 2t square, and here we have minus of t minus 1, sorry. Yeah, everyone should check this. It will be minus t minus 1. Check, all of you. All right, just think. Okay, so let me write this here. So it is t minus 1. Okay, and here we have what? Let me check once again this. Okay, have you done everything fine? Okay, let me check once again. All right, so this is it. 2t cube minus 3t square. So this is minus t plus 1. Okay, 2 plus 1, no problem. Clear. So it is minus t 2t square minus t square, no issues. And here we have taken common 2t square. All right, 2t square we have taken common, and here we have t minus 1 inside, and here we have taken t minus 1 and t plus 1. All right, no problem here. Okay, all right. So the factorization of this is here, it's done like this. Okay, maybe there is some problem, I think. Okay, nice. Yeah, got it. So now what is the remaining part here? We have not done any mistake. Let's move. Uh, yeah, so it is 2t square. Okay, let me use the color red. 2t square minus t minus 1. Okay, so we can split this again, right? Just check everyone. Let me use the green color for this. Okay, so it will become 2t square, and this will become what? Minus of 2 minus 1. Just check everyone. All right, just think t minus 1, simply the middle term split method, right? So 2t square minus 2t plus t minus 1. Just check. So from here you have common 2t, and inside you will have t minus 1, and here you will have common plus 1, t minus 1. So again you can split you can factorize this to be as 2t plus 1 and t minus 1. Just check everyone, right? So your common, this is t minus 1, t minus 1, t minus 1, okay, and t minus 1. So your xt will become here like this. Okay, so it will be what? It will be simply t minus 1 square and 2t plus 1. Just check everyone. 2t plus 1. I hope this thing is very much clear to all of you. Simple things. All right, just check all of you. So this is your xt, And when this will be equals to 0, this will be equals to 0 at t equals to 1 and at t equals to minus half. Just check. When this term will be equals to 0 at t equals to 1, this term will be equals to 0 at t equals to minus half. So this is not possible. This is not possible, right? So this is the possible thing. So in the question it has been asked, what is the velocity when it passes through origin? So when it will pass through origin? At t equals to 1 second. So what is the velocity? For velocity, you have done in the previous question. Previously you have find the velocity. This is your velocity. Okay, this will be your velocity. xt square, 6t square minus 6t. Alright, so what is the velocity at t equals to 1? The velocity at t equals to 1 is equals to 0. So the velocity is 0. The answer of this is p equals to 0. Okay, we can also see the solution of this. In this, the solution have been attached here, right? So this is the solution, right? Here, in this case, yeah. So the first case, the question have been asked, what at what time instant is its velocity 0? So its velocity is 0. So first you have to find the velocity, you have differentiated at, and you have to make it to 0. So velocity is 0 at t equals to 1, at t equals to 0, at t equals to 1 second, right? It's fine. Then when it passes through origin, then what is the velocity, right? So when it will pass through origin, what will be the velocity at that particular time? So when it will pass through origin means you have to make xt to be equals to 0. You have factorized this, you got this. Just check. You will make it to 0, minus half and 1 are the solution. So you will put in velocity's equation. Okay, velocity, you have find the velocity already, clear. So there you have to make t equals to 1, you will get velocity 0, and it doesn't mean anything, right? It does not mean anything. Okay, so this is the question. I hope this thing is very much clear to all of you. Okay, clear. So this is very good question, we can say. You can make a star here. All right, but the basic thing that have been used in this question is what? Simple mathematics, right? In the first part it has been asked at what time instant its velocity 0. So first you have to find the velocity in this case, right? And then in the second part it has been asked what is the velocity when it passes through origin. So for that you have to make xt is equals to 0, xt equals to 0. Okay, and then you have to factorize, and then you have to find the time when the velocity will become 0, t1 and t2, and you have to put the time in the formula of velocity. That's it, basics, right? So now let's proceed, student, to our next question, and here it is. So the distance traveled by a particle in time t is given by this. Okay, so this is the distance as a function of time. Okay, so s is equals to 2.5 meter per second square, clear, and you can say t square, right? So simply you can write it s equals to 2.5 s equals to 2.5 t square. This is your what? Distance traveled. All right, find the average speed of the particle during time 0 to 5 seconds. Okay, this is the first part. So very simple. So distance, this is distance, right? Let me write it with d, because we are denoting distance with d, right? So 2.5 t square. I hope this thing is clear. So average speed you have to find. What is the formula of average speed? What we have discussed. Whenever you have to find the average kind of thing, okay, then you have to go with the total, right? Average speed is total distance covered upon total time taken. That's it, right? So what is the total distance covered from 0 to 5 seconds? Okay, so this is distance. So when you will put d as a function of t is given to you as 2.5 t square. If you will put t is equals to 5 seconds, then this will be the total distance, right? Okay, so 2.5 into 5 square. This is the total distance covered in 5 seconds. All right, so what is that? So it is simply, yeah, and what is the time taken? It is 5. So average speed average is equals to what? Total distance is 2.5 into 5 square, right? What is the time taken? So time taken is 5 seconds. That's it, right? Students, just check. So yeah, this is it. So 12.5 meter per second. Just think everyone. All right, so this is your average speed, right? Now B part, the instantaneous speed at t equals to 5 seconds. So for instantaneous speed instantaneous, what you have to do? For instantaneous kind of thing, what we have to do? We have to differentiate the distance, right? That's it. So if you will differentiate this distance, you will get 2.5 into 2t. All right, just check. This is 5t over there. Think. And your instantaneous speed at t equals to 5 seconds. So instantaneous speed at t equals to 5 seconds. Then now you have to put t equals to 5. Okay. So 5t. So in place of t, you have to put 5, and you will get 25 meter per second. This is the case, right, students? I hope this thing is very much clear to you. Whenever you have been asked about the average speed or average velocity, then you have to go with this formula: total distance or total displacement or total time. If you have been asked about the instantaneous value, then you have to differentiate, right? Means you have to differentiate distance with respect to time to get the instantaneous speed, and you have to differentiate displacement with respect to time to get the instantaneous velocity. ठीक है बच्चा? I hope this thing is very much clear to all of you. And now we have differentiated this. We get this instantaneous velocity at time t equals to 5 seconds. You have to find. This is the answer. I hope this thing is very much clear, students. Now this is the solution. You can go with this. Okay. And now from here, this part is completed. In the next lecture, we'll discuss the problem of uniformly accelerated motion. Okay. We have covered this part of the section. We have covered this part. This first part have been completed. Now we'll move to the second part, but before moving to the second part, we will see the solution of this particular question. Okay, you can take the screenshot of this and come with the solution in the next lecture. All right, so that's all, students. I hope this thing is very much clear to all of you. Thank you, students. Stay calm, stay motivated, stay blessed, and see you soon in the next lecture. Okay, see you. Bye.